Good morning. This is MetLoop meteorologist Dave Elliott with your weather outlook for Monday, February the 20th, 2017. Well, taking a look at the latest radar and satellite loop, what we're seeing is the country kind of split in half right now. Out here along the east coast, we've got high pressure, keeping things fairly nice. And then here through the Intermountain Rocky area, we got another high pressure system. And in between that, we're looking at a pretty elongated frontal system extending all the way down from the upper Midwest down through central and southern Texas. And then out off the west coast, again, another low pressure system just pumping in a lot of moisture again, keeping California under some pretty heavy rain and some stronger winds and a lot of snow in the higher elevations out there. And switching over to the current temperature map, you can see we've got some warm temperatures across the southeast in the 70s along the central Gulf Coast states. And then even as far north as the upper Mississippi Valley region, we're seeing temperatures warmer than normal for this time of the year. We do expect to see some slight cooling as this next system moves through. However, not a huge change as the air that's coming in is coming off of the Pacific Ocean and not necessarily dropping down from Canada, which brings in that really cold Arctic air. And as far as today's outlook, we're going to be watching a couple of different areas. First off, we're going to be watching East Texas and into western Louisiana through the day today, as the potential for severe thunderstorms is fairly good, especially for the area I'm outlining here right now. Looking for possibly strong winds with these storms and a slight chance for some tornadic activity. We did see the system last night bring some really strong storms through the San Antonio area. There's been reports of tornadoes and some significant wind damage in there. And so these storms do have a history of producing some dangerous conditions. So we will be definitely keeping an eye on that today. And then if we slide out west, we're going to be, again, as I mentioned before, the continued influx of moisture here through California is going to bring some heavy rainfall, particularly along the coastal regions of north central California into the valley there. We're looking at anywhere from 3 to 5 inches over the next 24 hours. And then as you get into the higher elevations of the Sierras, we're going to see some really significant snowfall amounts, anywhere from a foot or greater through the next 24 hours. So if you're going through the mountains out there today, please take it easy. It's going to be snowy. And then up further north here into Oregon and Washington State, the northern end of this whole giant system out here off the coast is bringing in a lot of moisture, and that's coming in the form of rain and some snow and even some isolated pockets of freezing rain, especially in the lower areas where that cold air gets trapped. So keep an eye out and be safe if you're up in that area as well. And all along this area, we do expect to see some gusty winds through the day today. So if you're in a high-profile vehicle or if you're just out and about, keep an eye on the sky, because it's going to be windy and a little messy. And that's your outlook for the day today. Hope you have a great weather day wherever you are, and please be sure to follow MetLoop on Facebook and Twitter for all the latest and most accurate weather information.